What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the MaddenBallerz YouTube channel and our Georgia State Dynasty. Week 5 is here and Georgia State is back at home to face off against the University of Louisiana Monroe and open Sun Belt Conference play. Georgia State's coming off their biggest win, I believe, in school history, we have to say, last week against number 17 Georgia, our in-state rival. They came away with a 28-21 victory. David Reynolds had a great day, 321 yards passing and 3 passing touchdowns. We lost Derek Romero, our leading rusher in that game, to a strained back. He will be out for 9 weeks, so we will miss him greatly. This week we have 3 prospects coming in, and this prospect class looks like it might be one of our best if we can nail these prospects to come to Georgia State. We will see if that happens here in this week's game. We can put on a good show and keep this offense rolling. Week 5 is here, so let's go ahead and get it started.
Innovation that excites. Coaches love.
Louisiana Monroe will kick off to get this game started, and Week 5 is underway. Mark Moore back at zone 3 to return this kick. He's up past the 20. He's going to cut it outside past the 30, past the 40, and he's brought down by the last guy past the 50 into Monroe territory here. This is where Reynolds and the Panthers will start. Reynolds will set up the screen here on 1st and 10 and dump it off to Lamont George. As we said earlier, our leading rusher, Derek Romero, is out for the next 9 weeks. 2nd down and 5. Hand off to Lamont George up the middle, fights for those 5 yards and a 1st down for the Panthers. Next play, Reynolds back to pass from the shotgun here. He's going to fire this one deep to Marcus Jackson, and he has 9 yards on that catch. 2nd down and 1 now. Reynolds will keep it on the read option up the middle inside the 10-yard line, taken down at the 7. 1st down and goal for Georgia State. 2nd and goal now. Reynolds back to pass. He's going to scramble out to the right here. Fire to the end zone. It is off the mark. Incomplete. Intended for Marcus Jackson. 3rd and goal here. Reynolds back to pass. He'll fire to the end zone. And it is dropped by Marcus Jackson. A bunch of players there, and it probably wasn't a good idea to throw that pass. Georgia State would settle for a field goal. Monroe takes over here and hand off to Hayes. And Hayes is going to stiff arm that defender to the ground, and he will gain 10 yards on that play. 2nd down and inches now for Louisiana Monroe. Caraway will keep it on the read option, cut it back up the middle here, and he has 18 yards in a Louisiana Monroe 1st down. 3rd and 4 now for Monroe. Caraway back to pass, and he is going to hit Chad Fleming for 2 yards, setting up 4th and 2, and Louisiana Monroe decides to go for it. Caraway is going to keep this one on the QB draw, and he has the 1st down, a 10-yard gain for Bivens Caraway. And they have the ball in Panther territory. Another 3rd down and 4. The handoff goes to Hayes, and he'll be caught up in his own lineman there. Goes down, and they would have 4th and 3 and settle for a field goal. This game's tied at 3 apiece here late in the 1st quarter. Reynolds back to pass now on 3rd and 9. He's being chased, and he has to get that one away. Incomplete, and that would force them to punt. 3rd down and 10 now for Louisiana Monroe. The dump off goes to Hayes. He's going to try to stiff arm his way out of a tackle, but he's only going to gain 1 yard, so they would have to punt on 4th and 9 on the ensuing punt. The kick goes deep. Mark Moore back to return at the 39, and he drops this one. It's picked up by Louisiana Monroe, and they take over here in Panther territory at the 39. Back to pass. This goes to Osborne over the middle for 17 yards and a 1st down for Louisiana Monroe. 2nd down and 9 now. Caraway will hand off to Hayes. And he's going to break a tackle, cut it outside, get the 1st down inside the 10, pushed out at the 5, 16-yard gain. 1st and goal now for Louisiana Monroe. The handoff goes to Culver, and J.J. Culver's into the end zone for the 5-yard touchdown, putting Louisiana Monroe up 10-3 after that touchdown. And at the end of the 1st quarter, Louisiana Monroe on top of Georgia State.
3 quarters remaining. The Warhawks with a touchdown lead.
Georgia State will get the 2nd quarter started, trying to tie this game up with Louisiana Monroe. Reynolds back to pass. He's going to hit David Bailey over the middle for 19 yards and a 1st down up towards midfield. First and 10, Reynolds back to pass once again. Over the middle, deep to Sebastian Willard, and he drops that pass. Man, that guy has been almost perfect last year and this year, and he drops that pass. Third and 10, Reynolds pressured, and he's hit as the ball falls incomplete, and Georgia State has to punt. The ensuing punt here goes downfield, and a fair catch called for, but it is muffed off the helmet of the Louisiana Monroe player and picked up by Georgia State. And we get the ball inside the 20 here. Handoff to Lamont George on first and 10 to the right side for 8 yards. Setting up second down and 2 here. Reynolds will hand off to George again up the middle, and he fights his way into the end zone for the 7-yard touchdown run, tying this game at 10 apiece here. Louisiana Monroe takes over, tied at 10, second down and 2. Caraway's going to keep it on the read option up the middle, and no one's ahead of him. Can we catch him? We do catch him at the 21-yard line. A big gain on the ground by Louisiana Monroe. Caraway now on first and 10 pitches to Hayes as he gets hit hard, and Hayes goes down after a 1-yard gain. Third down and 9 now for Louisiana Monroe. Caraway back to pass here. He's going to fire over the middle to Haggerty, and Haggerty has this catch for 9 yards, just short of a first down. 4th and inches, and they decide to go for it. Caraway keeps it on the read option, has the first down and a touchdown to put Louisiana Monroe up 17-10, and we might have to put a QB spy in on Caraway. We take over here down 7. First and 10 over the middle to Lamont George, good for 9 yards. Short of the first down though, we would pick it up. First down and 10 now. Reynolds back to pass once again, going deep. Caught by Mark Moore for 12 yards. About 37 seconds to go in the half. Reynolds back to pass once again, trying to tie it up before half. Going deep to Marcus Jackson, and it is incomplete, broken up. Third down and 10 now. Reynolds back to pass once again. He'll fire this one over the middle and broken up once again by Pimpkins. And that would end the first half. Georgia State's down to Louisiana Monroe 17-10. The Warhawks will get the second half started on offense, up by 7. Caraway with a read option. He keeps it up the middle and gains 11 yards and a first down for Louisiana Monroe. He has been unstoppable on that play. Next play, Caraway on the read option once again. He goes up the middle and gains 10 yards, just short of the first down. And on second and inches, out of the shotgun here, Caraway will take the snap. He's going to fake, fire quickly out to the sidelines to Holly, and Holly is into the end zone for the 40-yard pitch and catch. And Louisiana Monroe is up 24-10 now. Georgia State trying to answer back. Somehow Reynolds on the read option up the middle. A gain of 9 yards on that play. Third and 7 now. Reynolds back to pass out of the shotgun here. He's going to fire for Marcus Jackson, but it is broken up. And that one should have been intercepted by Cedric Lancaster. Instead, it's incomplete and a punt on the way. Georgia State, looking at their offense here, 150 total yards of offense, well below their average, even for a half of football. As Louisiana Monroe takes over here for the second time in the third quarter. This pass goes over the middle to Osborne, and Alec Osborne has the first down for Louisiana Monroe. First down and 10. Caraway is pressured and sacked on the play by Artemis Robinson for an 8-yard loss. Third and 12 now on this drive. Caraway back to pass, setting up the screen here, and it's caught by Hayes, and Hayes has blocks ahead of him, and he will fight for 14 yards and a first down. On that next play, Caraway will hand off to Hayes up the middle, and he has the first down and a touchdown, putting Louisiana Monroe up 31-10 now. Georgia State has to find a way to come back into this game. If they can't get a touchdown here before the fourth quarter, it might be over, as this 2nd and 4 pass goes to Sebastian Willard for 15 yards and a Georgia State first down. Reynolds now back to pass out of the shotgun, going to scramble out to the right and fire on the run across his body here. Mark Moore has the catch for 15 yards. Another first down for Georgia State. This pass on first and 10 will go over the middle to Willard. Again, second catch on this drive, good for 16 yards. And Georgia State is driving. First and 10. Reynolds will fake the handoff here. He's going to scramble out to the right. He's going to take off, and he will be out of bounds at the 16-yard line. A 12-yard gain. 3rd and 22 now. Reynolds back to pass. He's going to fire to the end zone, and it is broken up, intended for Sebastian Willard. But anyway, it was broken up. 4th and 22, down by 21. We go for it, and that pass is broken up as well. And at the end of 3 quarters, Georgia State's down 31-10. Georgia State's down by 3 touchdowns to start the 4th and final quarter, but has good field position here. And this pass on 1st and 10 goes to Marcus Jackson for 16 yards and a Panthers first down. Next play, Reynolds under center here, back to pass, and we'll have to do that a lot here. This pass over the middle is picked off by Pimpkins, and he'll return this one to the 33-yard line. They take over, 2nd down and 5. Carway keeping this one himself up the middle, has the first down and more into Panther territory on the 13-yard gain on the ground. 3rd and 3, can we get a stop? Yes, we do. Quincy Randolph gets Carway in the backfield, and we force a 4th down and a punt. Georgia State takes over here with just over 5 minutes to go. Reynolds back to pass. He fires deep for Marcus Jackson, and that is good for a big gain and a first down into Warhawk territory. 1st down 10, handoff goes to Lamont George. Up the middle he goes for 14 yards and another Panthers first down. 1st down and 10 now from the 24. Reynolds scrambling around the pocket, firing to the end zone for Willard, and he drops that touchdown pass. That would have brought us within 2 touchdowns. 3rd and 10, Reynolds back to pass once again, firing for the end zone again for Marcus Jackson, but it's off the mark, incomplete. So on 4th and 10, we have to go for it. Reynolds back to pass, and a free rusher comes in and sacks Reynolds for a 10-yard loss and turnover on downs. Louisiana Monroe would get one more score in this game with just over a minute to go, sealing this victory. The Warhawks come into the Georgia Dome, beating up on Georgia State, who came off a big win last week against Georgia, and they lose this one at home to the Louisiana Monroe Warhawks. A final score of 38-10, a blowout today in the Georgia Dome. Taking a look at some other games around the country, Michigan beats up on Purdue 28-21, getting a victory on the road there. Let's look at the game stats from today's game. Georgia State passing the ball okay today, though it was probably one of David Reynolds' worst games completion percentage-wise. Lamont George, the player of the game for Georgia State on offense, 67 yards on the ground, a touchdown. And Miles Morris, 7 tackles and a fumble recovery on the day. And let's go ahead and look at some recruiting here. We're just going to go through our board here, which I don't believe has changed too much. We got Brad Williams up top here, Steve Smith. I think we've gained on them a little bit each. We're putting a lot of points into there, and our players that we are leading very much ahead of here, we are not putting any points on. I see how that works, and we've not put a lot of scholarships out there besides the really big guys we want to get, though our board looks pretty good overall. These athletes I want to get, we are up and close to getting here, so we'll go ahead and advance to week 6, where we will have to face off against Troy. 3-0 Troy on the road. We come in 2-2 after a disappointing loss to the Louisiana Monroe team, which we did not show those prospects that came to visit us that week a very good show there. But if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode.